Looks like he's enjoying some warm weather there. It's going to be pretty cold here, though.
He's supposed to be back home tomorrow, but he's going to stay another 5 days. As we understand.
What happened to Steve? His cell phone died.
We've noticed he spends many, many days after the game's over in these cities. So
He likes his wife, Deanne. That's not what it's about.
He does, except when he's on the road. Hey, you know what? We're talking about big changes coming up. Another cold front, a little bit of Arctic here. Not crazy cold, but we have highs in the 40s. So compared to where we've been and where we're going to be tomorrow, you're going to be like, oh, okay. And the rain. And by the way, we've had 2 days basically this entire calendar year, 2 months. Let me start over. 2 months where temperatures have been above average. We're talking about where rain amounts have been above average. Thank you, John. I'll figure it out here. Rain amounts have been above average. Talking about November. All right, there it is, 1.71 for the month. And May, remember how wet May, you probably don't remember how wet May was. May was so wet. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, the drought has been the big story for sure. Here in Oklahoma City, we're doing okay on a Monday. We have partly cloudy skies. Now the cloud cover is beginning to roll on in. It's been thickening up throughout the day. 59 degrees in Oklahoma City, a south wind at 18, our humidity 51%. And that's shot there from our Integris cam, part of our Pike Pass Sky Cam network. Look at the dew points here in the 40s. So the air is pretty dry, despite the fact we have a south wind. We'll moisten it up a little bit tomorrow. Cloud cover will thicken up a little bit tonight and tomorrow, mainly across southern and eastern Oklahoma. And then the bottom falls out from north to south late tomorrow. Upper 50s to near 60. We're cooling off after that high today in Oklahoma City was 64 degrees. We're already back down to a 59. 60 up in Stillwater, and mainly 50s here showing up. Some 60s still hanging on in the south, but we're cooling off. It's a south wind blowing to the north. Winds will stay like this pretty much all evening long. South winds at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Okay, so where is it and where is it coming from? Upper storm up through parts of Canada and the northern plains. Upper storm here doing the spin. Arctic cold front now moving through Wyoming and North and South Dakota. And this is just going to keep sliding south overnight tonight and through the day tomorrow. But tomorrow, for some of us, will be very nice in Oklahoma City, back to the upper 60s tomorrow. All right, and then by tomorrow evening, that moves in. And air behind it, it's cold. Not crazy cold, but still cold enough. It's Arctic air. So here it comes. All right, so the blast is on the move. So there's the Arctic front, right, as we get into this evening and tonight. Snow breaks out tonight. Colorado's going to get some nice snow into the plains. Kansas sees a little bit of snow. Arctic front comes through here from north to south tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. And then as we get into tomorrow, talking about severe weather tomorrow and tomorrow night, it's going to be off to our east. They're going to have tornadoes over here. Going to have an outbreak of tornadoes, again, to our east. None of that for us. All right, lows tonight in the 40s, 50s in the south and southeast. The cloud cover is going to roll in here tonight, and that'll help keep those temperatures up. Also might have a little drizzle, maybe some showers tonight, tomorrow morning in the far south and southeast. I think the rest of us were dry. Highs tomorrow, 68 in Oklahoma City. Look at the 30s in the afternoon. This is, again, about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Look at all the 70s going on down south. Norman, you might make 70, but I think 68 for a high here in the metro. And then your temperatures tonight, again, looks good. Tomorrow morning, we're going to quickly warm things up. And then look at noon tomorrow. Look at 3 o'clock tomorrow. 3 o'clock, 60s, 70s, along and south of the cold front, 30s and 40s behind it. The front comes in Oklahoma City between 4 and about 5 o'clock. Tomorrow evening, cold and windy with dropping wind chills. And wind chills by 10 o'clock tomorrow night will be into the 20s and 30s. And then as we get into Wednesday morning, wind chills in the teens. So dress for that Wednesday morning. And we're going to stay in the 20s and 30s all day Wednesday as far as the wind chills go. Okay, 90 forecast. Again, we're going to keep it fairly quiet. Not much going on through Friday. Big warm-up Friday. Next system comes out with a couple of pieces of energy Saturday night, late Saturday, especially Saturday night into Sunday morning. Looks wet. Right now, it looks like mainly just a cold rain. Saturday evening, Saturday night into Sunday morning. And then the next system comes out Monday and Tuesday. It'll be turning a lot colder by Tuesday. Maybe a little snow in here. Maybe a winter mix. We'll be tracking that showing up for next week.